What's up, everybody? Welcome to Max Boost Monday. It's a week after Kickstarter. Just want to say what's up to everybody, and hopefully, if you're up on, if you're watching right now, please give me a thumbs up. Give me, put a comment in the comments, and I'll say what's up and hello to you. Oh, what a weekend it has been! It's been a crazy week. We launched Max Boost last week on Monday. We are at over $40,000 in pledges and pre-orders for this book, as well as over 400 backers. If you're a backer, please let me know in the comments that you have backed this project and you have a comic. You're going to be part of this team to develop and create this comic and then get it shipped to you sometime this year. I'm looking forward to that. 275 pages omnibus. It'll include the comics from volume number 1 as well as volume number 2. It's all going to be in one omnibus plus all new issues that have never been published before. Yeah, it's gonna be awesome, and I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for being supporting the Max Boost dream. Whew, it's gonna be a lot of work, but this week has been tremendous. It has been crazy. So we launched that Max Boost Kickstarter, and if you're interested in checking out where it's at maxboost.com. You can get yourself a copy there by becoming a backer on Kickstarter. maxboost.com right now. We'd love to have you as part of the family if you have not joined yet. Yeah, the collector's book, by the way, just wanted to be clear, there's 2 versions of the book. One book is the standard edition, which doesn't have the dust cover. A dust cover is this removable kind of collectible cover that's normally on the books, and then it's hardback, so it's got dust cover, hardback, sleeve, the 8x10 print, a free 8x10 print, as well as bonus items that tier qualifies for. So when you get the collector's version, you get more access to things. Just, basically say it that way. And it's standard. It's also signed and numbered and sealed. You get the standard edition. It doesn't have all that stuff. It's the standard book, same exact pages and everything like that, all the comics, but doesn't have all that. But I think it's worth it. Just going stepping up a level and just getting the collectible version for I think 10 more bucks. I think it's 100% worth it. So, anyways, hopefully you guys are doing good. We're gonna have a short Max Boost Monday today. There's a lot we're gonna cover this week. Cover from the weekend a little bit, but I'm definitely, I just flew in, came back from the airport, went straight to the office, got some work handled, got more work to handle, and then I've also got Max Boost Monday. I didn't want to not hang out with you guys, especially after a weekend like we just had, and a week we just had. So, like I said, we just did Max Boost. Omnibus. We launched it on Kickstarter. If you're a backer, one of the things that really helps us is if you can share the project. And I'm gonna I think I'm gonna do an update. But one of the updates I'm gonna do is if you could please share the project, make it public, tag us. One of the things that I think would be really cool is to share the project, share some images. I think we'll do it, like I said, in an update in Max Boost, where you can take some images, share them, and then also tell me and tag us so we can read it, like why Max Boost was important to you in a short paragraph or 2. That'd be really cool. I think that'd be neat, and then your friends can read that and then maybe hopefully support the project as well. But it'd be cool for us too to kind of see what Max Boost has done for you in your life, or why you like it, or what you think is cool about it, and it'd be really cool for us to know. So right now, again, you can maxboost.com and get yourself a copy if you haven't already. But if you're listening to this YouTube live, you probably already. Let's see. I've got, and I'm going over to. Let's see. 1 second. Out. I'm posting in the Max Boost private group. If you're new to Max Boost and you are not part of our official private group in Facebook, you should join. Max Boost official private group is what it's called. We accept everyone. So and that's where I'm putting a post right now in there. But this was an epic week. I think most of you are following us know what happened. We had global time attack this weekend. So I'm going to talk a little bit about that. I'll talk more about it. I literally got off the plane just a little bit ago. So we're going to talk about a bit of it right now, teach you guys about it, and then hopefully next week I'll have some videos and stuff to show you guys. But it was freaking cool, crazy. The craziest thing. But before I get into global time attack and talking about that, let me say hi to everybody that's on on the chat. Boston Hat was first today. What's up, Boston Hat? Egri, hello. What's up, dude? Hope you're good, man. Mr. Memo, you weren't first, dude. Close though. What's up, Memo? Yeah, man, you got to see this S2000 from Mike. It's built at that show quality level, but it's straight up track car. You'd appreciate that because Memo likes that clean, that level of clean and detail. Mr. Mike S on the Max Boost team. What's up, yo? Rated Underground, yo, yo, yo. It's been a while. Popo Momo. What's up, man? Welcome. Jen from Spot Art. Hello. I almost lost track of time. Oy. I did too. It was a dream this weekend. We were dreaming. Let me see. Where are we at? We've got what a week, Lunely says. Max Boost fam, welcome to episode number 66. So Lunely is the official keeper of the Max Boost lives. BJ from Big Ed's Designs, what's up? Alex, yo, dude, thanks for jumping in here. Gregory, hey, what's up? Ernie, watching it work, so I might have to walk away. Flying Lumpia is Ernie. He's our photographer that was at Global Time Attack and a personal friend of Michael Bush's. Moosepot says she thinks she's backer number 58. That's cool. Fred Reed. No, you can't use gift cards for Kickstarter. They don't accept my gift cards. Loon Lee, nice doghouse shirt from Art of Attack. Yes, sir. They gave me one. Twitchy Coon, Francis is number 10. That's great. It's kind of good for you. Gotta have a short Max Boost. All right, cool. We're gonna do a short one this time today. All right, guys. I gotta get work done and then I gotta sleep. What's up, long time? Chande, what's up, man? Blaine, how's it? Are you new here, brother? Yeah, let's see who else we got here. EP3K28 too. What's up, guys? What up? So anyways, thank you guys for joining us. We're gonna talk about GTA Global Time Attack a little bit, and that'll probably be most of the show, end of the show kind of thing, because I just got off the plane. It is a long weekend. Kind of give you a little background to it, and like I said, next week we'll probably show the videos. I definitely don't have video prepared today. We're uploading video to Google, and I gotta download stuff and maybe edit some of those things or show you some of the video or whatever. So it's gonna take a bit to put it together, but let's just take a look at some of the the pictures that Ernie has put up. So he was our photographer this weekend. He was a pro photographer. He is a pro photographer because he got paid to do it. You got paid. You're a pro when you get paid, right? Even if it's just in cheeseburgers, you're still paid. Pro photographer. Here we go. Let's go take a look at these. I'm gonna try to see if I can pop these up here on the stream. I wonder what the easiest way is to do this. This is probably the easiest way. Let's see. So on the stream, let's just take a quick look at this beautiful work of art, also known as Michael Bush's track spec. Whoa, that was kind of cool. What happened there? The car just went. Okay, why is it doing that? That's odd. Okay. Is that the best way to show this thing? Why is it actually weird? That might be the best way, maybe. Alright. No, I don't like it. What's up with it? It's not even centered. What is going on? Okay, give me a second. Oh, this is what happened. Okay. This is just... Once in a while we're running technical difficulties, but I'm just going to do that for now, because that looks cool, right? So, yeah, so here's a track spec DD Autocannon Max Boost AP1 S2000 with the HKS Supercharger. This is what we competed with at Global Time Attack this weekend. And yeah, it was really cool. Just 100%. Just want to tell you guys like kind of the quick version of this. But this was one car that we had, and then we had a second car, which I believe is shown somewhere on here. If it'll let me do it. Some great photos. You'll see it in our official Max Boost fan group And then we also had the FK8. So we had the FK8 today during the weekend as well. So I'll talk a little bit about both cars. The easiest one to talk about is this FK8. It is a Civic Type R, completely stock. The only modifications on this car are literally Titan 7 wheels and Falcon Tire 615s. So the reason why we even entered it, I told Mike, was because a couple things. Number one, it's a track I've never been to before, the Ridge Motorsports Park, which is gorgeous, by the way. I've never been to that track before, so I had to figure out the way that we could get the most track time possible if we didn't want to embarrass ourselves completely over the weekend. As well as we ended up having a track day on Friday, and the competition was Saturday and Sunday. So Mike brought out both cars. He fielded 2 cars in this event, the FK8 as well as the S2000, right? So we got both. So the FK8 is completely stock, easy to remember how that thing's been built. But this one is definitely more complex. Obviously, it's got spoon all over it, as well as a spoon wing. And then we've got Titan 7s, the 6-spoke ones, the new ones. And it's got an HKS supercharger, fully built motor, some stop-type brakes, Sparco safety, evasive roll bar, all of that stuff, and it's beautiful. The car is amazing in person. Like, it looks so dope. And so the first day we did the track day, the open track day with a company called Turn 2. So got to drive the FK8 out there, and one of the lead instructors, Matt, he was actually an S2000 driver, so that went really well for me as well. So he was able to show me some stuff in the line. They helped a lot to helping me figure out this track. This track is amazing. The track is amazing. It's beautiful. And let me see if I can actually, maybe we'll talk about the track first. Actually, I only got so many minutes left here. Probably done pretty quick here, okay, guys. So yeah, I'm trying to stay within schedules here. So just kind of a long story short, give you guys the background. We did the track day on Friday. Had a great time. Drove both the FK8 and the Civic S2000. Our goal was to try to break sub 2 minute in either car, because apparently sub 2 minute is Fast Boy Club at the track. And I wasn't very confident about it right away. Actually, the day before I flew out, I was at VJ, Big Heads Designs place, playing this track on a Assetto Corsa on a simulator, and his little sim rig, and that helped a lot. Trust me, it did. So thank you, VJ. But when I got to the real track, oh my God, yeah, there's a lot of blind corners, and the problem with blind corners is on tracks with blind corners, you kind of the way you trust blind corners is by doing them a lot. And how do you do them a lot? Is by being there over and over and over again. So I only had a couple of days to do that. So I didn't expect to be very quick at all. So number one, we didn't expect to win, that's for sure. We didn't expect to go very fast, actually. I just trying to minimize it, how embarrassingly slow we were going to be, is what I thought. Third, we were trying to figure out if the cars were going to be okay. So the biggest one, the FK8, I'm pretty sure was going to be okay, but was it going to overheat? Because FK8s overheat when they're stock. And then the S2000, was it going to be okay at all? Because everything on that car is brand new. And it's got a supercharger, it's a newly built motor, it's never been on a racetrack, and it's set up. Yeah, so much going on that can go wrong, right? So, spoiler alert, how it ended up going was, yeah, we definitely broke the 2 minute barrier on both cars over the weekend, and then on Friday, and then on Saturday. Did I break it on Friday? I don't remember. We didn't break it until I think Saturday, actually. So in the competition, drove the FK8, ended up going sub 2 on Saturday, and people, and then on the S2000 on Saturday, believe it or not, the first session I went out in it, I spun. I got video of it. We spun in a very fast section of the track, slid across all this grass, and I'm not exaggerating when I tell you, I was less than a foot away from crashing it into the wall. It finally stopped like this close to the wall. I'm not exaggerating at how close it was. And if I have video when I see it, and I'll see if I want to share it or not, I'm like screaming in joy that I didn't hit it. So we already started off on the wrong foot on Saturday, and I'll talk a little bit more at length on a longer podcast or YouTube live. And then, but that, other than that, the Saturday went great. It went perfect. So we went from like running a 204 that first session in global time attack, and then we brought it down to a 158 in global time attack. Then went 58. Spoiler alert, 57. And then already I was like, by the time that we hit 57, I was like, dude, I think based on the Friday, I was like, I think this is the fastest. It was a goal of mine to hit a 57. It was a far-reaching goal to hit a 55, because 55 is like quick being at the track. I don't expect that for being the first time being at the track, especially that track where it's like this, dude. It's hard to get. It'll take a little more time to get used to. But during the weekend, it was like, for the most part, clockwork. Other than the issues, took the car from, like I said, 204, 201, 158. Next session 57. Next session 56. Next session 55. And then on Sunday we ran into some issues with the car. The front splitter broke, stuff like that. I only had one session really on Sunday, and I was on pace to break into the 54s, and the car cut out. And that was it. And I was in the hottest weather. It was in the hottest weather. I think I was running the fastest lap at that point. And there's so much more left in the car, but I'll talk about it at length later. And then as far as the FK, we broke into, we went from 59, which was already highly respectable. And then, like I said, the fast guys would do like a 58 in a stock Type R. So we're in a very stock Type R, no alignment, no anything. I did a 58.006. So I was literally almost in the 57s, and I think a 57 is one of those where, we started to get a lot of respect, or I think Mike was saying I was getting a lot of respect for how fast I was going over the weekend, knowing I've never driven both cars and never been at that track. So I feel like I did a really good job this weekend. And Mike did a great job getting these cars together. It's already hard to field one car. He did two. And here's the biggest news of all. Remember how I told you guys I was warning everybody that this weekend could be absolute nightmare? Because why? Because these kinds of cars break because they have so many new parts on them. Flawless. Other than us breaking that front splitter and having some scares with oil temperature, the car was flawless. It ran amazingly well, and those Falcon 660s are incredible, and the Titan 7s look dope on the car, especially after it was driven hard and it starts to get the dirtier it got, the sweeter the car looked. The other thing I want to say before I go here is that the S2000 was the hit. One other than Amir's car, I believe the S2000 was a hit of the show. And why I say that is everyone was talking about this car. It was shooting flames, like for real. So the flame shots that you just saw right there, this is Ernie. Thank you, Ernie, for shooting these amazing photos. Were real. These aren't doctored pictures. This thing would shoot flames every time I downshifted, and everyone loved watching it. The sound of the car was the loudest car there. You could hear me the whole entire time. You could be standing on one side of the track. Dennis is on the track. It was the loudest car, I'm pretty sure. And so everyone knew, and then it's really cool because people wanted to see Mike's work of art. I'd come down come down the pit straight. There's like a bridge, and then there'd be people like running up the bridge to see the S2000 and take photos of it. I'd come down the corkscrew side, the backside, people in the bleachers, you could tell they pull their cameras out to take pictures specifically of this car. You feel kind of like a rock star. This car was definitely a showstopper and it literally won a car show the week before. And it worked great. I love it. I loved it. I told Mike, I said, dude, man, it makes me want an S2000 super bad. This is a driver's car. This is a great car. And what I love about it is it's small, and it drives has a nimbleness of something like a Miata, but it doesn't feel like a toy. Like a Miata can kind of feels toyish. This did not feel toyish to me. This felt real, like a real car, like a real driver's car. I had a great time in it, loved it, kept it. And so our goals this weekend were very simple. keep all the cars in one piece, don't blow up any motors, and then I come back home in one piece, and we have a whole lot of fun and learn a lot for next time that we do this. And guess we accomplished all those things and exceeded all our expectations. As far as time, hitting a sub 2 in the Type R, check. Hitting a sub 1, like a 155, well 57 in the S2000, absolute check. 55 bonus, and then I swear to God I could get it down if I had more time, for even more, a few more seconds, easy. So and then having good time with friends and everybody we met out there at at the Motorsports Park and with Mike, absolute check. So it was really cool. So don't know if you guys have any questions you can ask right now, otherwise I'm gonna be going pretty soon. I'm sorry for the short Max Boost Monday, but maybe it's the way it need to be. But this was fun, and I think there's another fire. Yeah, there it is. How sick is that, dude? I hope you guys are inspired by this. This is kind of crazy, like the full circle of this. I mean, Michael Bush was a Max Boost fan and Autocannon fan, or is. Never knew each other back 20 years ago, and now we're like family. And he's invited me out to be a driver of both of his cars, and he is part of the Max Boost team and Autocannon team, and we're gonna grow things together. And with you guys, it's crazy. He flew me out to freaking Washington State. Who gets flown out to go drive cars? This guy. Oh man. So yeah, I want to. I don't have a ton of time. Next week, if I think you like, I literally walked over and I just thought about the same question. So for Michael Bush, how was your? One of the things I did was he did that whole entire weekend to drive so that I drive, and I was like, what about you? When are you gonna drive? So I surprised him, by the way, with a track day, and he got to drive that weekend too on Friday. So he got to drive it. There's no way I could drive it without him, man. And that was its own experience. I'll tell you guys a little bit about what happened there. It was so funny, not funny, but Mike was being Mike a bit, and maybe we'll tell you that story. And then I think next week, Mike Bush, if you're there, I want to get you on the camera so we can talk about your experience of being a team owner or setting up a team. It's one of the things we talked about 2-3 years ago at SEMA. He said he may not want to be a driver. He never really thought about that. He said, but he'd love to roll on a racing team one day. And I looked at him. I said, let's do it. And what's crazy is this experience was that. He was the owner. He was a team crew chief, basically at the same time. He did all of it, and those are both of his baby. Those cars are both his babies, and we did it. We went, we competed, we did it. We achieved the dream. Mike. You literally you campaign 2 cars in a competition, a global international competition. So, and even got a hired driver flown out from Southern California to be there. Craziest stuff, dude. The craziest stuff. Oh, and I'll say before I go, one of the coolest things that happened was not driving the car, was not like, I mean, all those things were super cool. But the coolest thing was, man, well, let's preface it by saying people were talking about this car like, oh my God, it's the Max Boost guy. He's a Max Boost driver. Max Boost car, the yellow S2000 with the flames. Oh my God, it's on the track right now. Let's go look at it. Like, people were going out to go take pictures, go check it out. I'm sure Mike was very proud. But the last session and the last day, and I hope I have it on camera. I hope the camera picked it up. We have GoPro. I don't know if Mike has that footage. But I'm going down the pit straight, and we made an impression on kids, and I gave away some free merchandise and stuff. And we invited people to our garage, and we took care of people that wanted to come out. Max Boost fans came out and said hi to me, which was really awesome. But one of the coolest things was those kids. Those kids were loved this car, and they loved the whole Max Boost connection. I don't know how they know it, or maybe their dad or someone knows it. Oh yeah, no, some of the parents come over and like, here's my kids. I got Max Boost Volume 1 for my son or whatever. Like, it was cool, man. The coolest thing was that probably they're about 6 years old, I think, probably 6, 7, 8 years old. Coming down the pit straight, knowing it was my last time. I'm like, GTA is going to be done once I'm done with the session. In the S2000, coming down, and there's these 2 kids on the wall, like, waiting for the S2000, and they're just going, go, go. You know, like, they're just cheering me on, and they're so happy to see the Max Boost S2000 going on the pit. like, I could tell they weren't doing that for every car. Like, it was like they were cheering us on. They were happy we were there. And there was just something about that moment. Man, you just felt like a hero in a way, you know? Not celebrity, that's not the word. Like a hero or something. And you know how I am about kids and how we are with Max Boost. And the reason why I didn't make Max Boost was two things. And one of them was to influence another generation of people that, you know, kids and people that eventually grow into adults and love and want to drive race cars. And we've done that. We've shown that over the last 20 years that that's happened. And that was just really cool. So that topped off the weekend. And so, anyways, yeah. Flying Lucas and me being on the moon. We're going to talk about that too. Looks like a phoenix flying out of the exhaust. I know, dude. Sick shot. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, Ernie, for these photos. Right hand drive Clayton. Hey, what up? Oh, VTech Academy's in the house. What's up, brother? How was the corkscrew? That corkscrew, so thank you for the question. That corkscrew, there is a corkscrew there. It is not like Laguna Seca at all. It is tighter, slower, and when you turn left, it feels like you're just dropping off a wall. I say the corkscrew at Laguna, it's a faster corner. It makes more sense. It's raceable. This is not a raceable corkscrew. I don't think there's anyone diving in for this, trying to gain a place. It's crazy. It's like trying to drop into a driveway, like that's like a super steep driveway on like a car, those houses that are on the side of the hill. It's like that steep. It'd be interesting to stand on it. I know Ernie was next to it. It's pretty vertical. And when you turn left in the car, you don't see anything. There's nothing you see. You have to turn and trust that there's road. You start to figure out where it is in the position because they actually have a tree right there. It helps you kind of guide you. But that turn sucks. Like, at the beginning, I hated it. And I told Mike, I said, to me, it really gives nothing to the track. I don't know. It's kind of cool, but it's not really that cool. I eventually started warming up a little bit more to it. But let me tell you, aside from that, like the whole entire track, the rest of it makes up for that. And it's awesome, dude. This track is worth it. Amir from RS Future is the guy who told me that, Dennis, you gotta go to the Ridge. It's one of the most beautiful, one of the nicest tracks I've ever been to in my life. And I said, that's saying a lot, bro. Because he's been to Coda, he's been everywhere. And so when he said that, I took it to heart. And so when Mike Bush invited me to go out there, no brainer. I want to go anyway. But Amir's comment definitely stayed in my head. And so when I saw Amir there, I told him he was right. That he was right. So I'm gonna say it, even though I don't care that we didn't win. We kicked ass this weekend, right, Mike? We really kicked ass, dude. We kicked ass. Like, as a team, and what we did within ourselves, how we fixed things, how we handled things. We had different people from, R-Tuned and Intech Racing and whatever, helping out with the car and the crew, and then Mike learning how to be a crew guy and all that stuff, and setting up the cars all the weeks leading up to it, getting the car painted, the whole entire thing, all of it, it all turned out. And then I want to say that I did a great job driving because, one, I kept the car in one piece, and then two, faster every session and kept the car safe, period. That was it. And we broke our time expectations. And so we really had an incredible weekend, and just enough drama and things to go wrong to call it legit. You know what I'm saying? So Ernie, can Alex be an additional photographer on the team? So guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Max Boost Monday. Dude, I got a lot to do. And I'm actually gonna try to get home early to see my kids. I haven't seen my kids yet, dude. It's been 5 days. So I want to that's one of the things I'm trying to do. Okay. Anybody else have any other questions? And hey, I think we're gonna plan to do this next year. I don't know what GTA schedule is, but dude, I think we got to do it again. We're already talking about it, right? Yeah, we weren't slow by enemies. Oh yeah, our goal. Yeah, we weren't slow, bro. We weren't slow by any means. We met all of our goals, and people absolutely loved the car. 100% loved it. And dude, Mike made a really amazing car. I mean, really, it just everybody knew this car at the end of the day, and people took pictures of it all day. Man, that car made me feel like a rock star. And people were telling us it looks fast as hell. Even it didn't matter our time. They were like, that thing looks fast. It shoots flames. It's awesome. My favorite. Yeah, even Amir with his NSX said this was my other favorite car of the whole entire event. And you know, Amir's got good taste, right? Wait, what happened here? Did you projectile vomit immediately after? Always take time for yourself. Thank you, George. Appreciate that. Nope, because we stopped at certain corners to talk about it. It was really cool. Oh, yeah. We did a track walk on Friday morning. And then standing on the track, I got some photos. I'll probably share on social media somewhere. Standing on track, a whole bunch of cars, different sections of the track. Beautiful. Evergreen trees, grass, perfect pavement. Perfect pavement. I've never been to a track with perfect pavement. This had perfect pavement. It looked like you can eat off it. It was that clean. Not an exaggeration. Everything was perfect for GTA on this. All right, guys. So, yeah, that's about it. Let me see. Anybody have any other questions? But I'm grateful. Let's go take a look at the Kickstarter real quick. It's crazy. We're doing this entire thing and a Kickstarter all at the same time. Like, how that's just... Michael Bush was like, how do you do it all? I don't know. How do we do it all? And thank you to the team. Thank you to Mike Servin, Ann, Marat, Nick, the guys on the Max Boost squad, holding down the fort while we were out at the track as we're doing this Kickstarter. And yeah, so we are currently at, right now we're currently at, let's see, oh, can't you read it? How do I get it over there? There you go. We're currently at there you go. I'll do this. We're currently at $40,000, $525. Excuse me. Can I say that better? Here, let's do a second. I'm gonna do a thank you. All right. In a minute, and I've gotta go. So, thank you guys for backing the Max Boost project. Can you believe it? We are actually at $40,000. We broke $40,000 with 428 backers, and we have 18 days left to go. Thank you to everybody who responded this week and just made this a success. I really, really appreciate you guys. And if you haven't gotten your copy yet, all you got to do is go to the bottom right there, maxboost.com, to get your copy of this book. That's not going to be available in this version outside of this Kickstarter, outside of this campaign. So go to maxboost.com, check it out. The books start at $35 for the standard edition, $45 right now for the collectible edition that comes with the Max Boost book. 275 pages of awesome comics and stuff. So if you want to see Max and his Civic, and Todd and the Mustang, and all the crew from Motorville, you gotta get yourself a copy. And it's the first time we're gonna do new issues, never published before, with you guys. It's also gonna come with the cover and signed and numbered and all that. $45. Come on, let's go. But anyways, I just want to say thank you to everybody that supported this already. And let's see how we do. Hopefully we can beat our record from last time. I think we did like 54,000. We're at 40 right now. We got another, I guess, 14,000 to go. But every sale helps us get to our manufacturer's minimum. It costs a lot more to make these books than you think. But we try to make it as affordable as possible for you guys. And hopefully you guys just love the story of Max Auto and the gang in Motorville. So thank you guys so much. While I was a Global Time Attack, we did all of that. I thank you, and appreciate you guys. And like I said, we've got about 18 more days at this point. I don't know when you're going to watch this video, but it ends in a few weeks. And if go check us out at maxboost.com to get yourself a copy. And I think that's it. But guys, we did it as a team. We did it. This is probably the most successful book we've ever had and going to have. We got more to come. So share it with your friends. We really appreciate all the support you give. So thank you to everybody. I really, really appreciate you all. And I think that's it. So let's come back next week. So how much new material? It's in the Kickstarter. It tells you how many pages, whether it's 10 new pages, 15 new pages, 20 new pages, 30 new pages. Look, I'll do an unlimited number of pages depending on how big the campaign gets. In the campaign, we've got it listed somewhere. But I'm going to try to do the best I can to add as many more new pages as possible. But I'm guessing at the end of the day, depending on how the campaign ends, will probably be close to like 24, which is like basically 12 new issues of Max Boost inside the omnibus. And if we go crazy, man, I don't know, maybe things go nuts on the Kickstarter, it goes viral or something, shoot, let's do more. So, but it will make it worthwhile. That's just the comic. And then we've got all this new artwork or different artwork that we haven't published in quite this way before. That's going to fill up another, I don't know, probably another 40 pages of that. So if you think potentially another 70 to 80 new pages that are not in volume 1, not in volume 2. And then also to be clear, volume 1, the entirety of volume 1 is not in the omnibus, only the comics. So the extra 50 pages of artwork and extra bonus pages that were in volume 1 aren't in the omnibus. Some people are like, why would you? No, we didn't take the whole entire omnibus and put it in. We're just talking about the comics. Same with volume 2. All those extra pages that you got in there, all the cars and all this other stuff, that artwork is not going, at least as far as we know, it's not gonna. It's not part of the omnibus. If you put volume 1 and volume 2 together, it's almost 400 pages. So this book is 275 pages, which is going to be like 200 pages of the original comics plus another, I don't know, 40, 50 new pages plus another 25 or 40 new. You could hit 300 pages of book. Okay, hopefully that's clear. And again, thank you guys so much for supporting Max Boost. And I will talk to you guys again. Where does the fan art have to get sent again? Ask hello@maxboost.com if you don't mind. I don't remember what. I don't want to tell you and then be wrong. And happy birthday to Jaden Fox. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, thank you, VTech Academy, and thank you. And you guys are a supporter of Max Boost. VTech Academy is in the book, so as a supporter. Let's see. I think that was it. All right, guys. I'm gonna have to jam. Appreciate you guys. We had an awesome weekend. Thank you, Michael Bush, for making dreams come true. You are the man. Thank you, Ernie, for hanging out. We had a lot of fun this weekend. We'll talk about more next week. And just appreciate everybody that supported this racing endeavor, this competition endeavor over at GTA. And the GTA people were awesome as well. And everybody who's backed the project for Max Boost. All you guys, we've got a massive family here. We definitely got to meet other family out in Washington and people that came out that are part of Max Boost fam. The kids, oh my God, it was super cool. And I really can't thank enough, and I will even more when we get a little bit more time next week. All right, guys, I got to bounce. So love you guys. Appreciate you guys. Keep boosting it. Thank you for showing up on Mondays. I'm going to show up next Monday as well. Okay. All right. Keep it up. And yeah, keep sharing the project. Thank you. See you guys later.